Hey, what's up, YouTube? Good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to update number 9 on Mr. Perfect. Where are we at right now? I just got done doing some punch-ins on guitar. Um, just a few little things in the opening part of the song there. Just like as things are starting to um, really finalize themselves, like each instrument's part in the song. Uh, One instrument can kind of tell you what another instrument should be doing. And so what I was hearing was, I started out with kind of a looped guitar part. It was like 8 bars. And basically what I found out was that by bar like 12 or something, it was just off from the main chord of the bass line by like one step, so I had to just change a couple things up just to match the root chord, just a little better. Just it didn't sound bad, um, but I kept noticing it essentially as I was playing it. I've heard it in my car speakers now. Um, I've heard it on my little outdoor Sony speaker now, so things are really coming along. Volume wise, I'm every bit as loud as a Corey Wong song. As Who else did I compare to? I was listening to Circa Survive. So it's loud, and it's pretty clear. On my most recent bounce mix down that I did, the bass was a little loud or the kick drum was a little low. I think the bass was just a tad loud. It might have been an instance of both, though. Um, so I fixed that. So other than the guitars, I've been adding some tom fills, just using some sample toms. Um, the issue that we're going to run into on this song is I just don't have enough microphones to at least mic up the the two toms and the snare all at once and try to start going, just like start playing fills around and stuff. Um, so we may have to settle for sampled toms on this song. I do have tom samples uh, from we did the Ludwig sampling series before I left New York. So I do have tom samples from that, but the tuning's a little off from where I've decided I want them now. Um, so I either have to kind of re-record those and get some new samples with the new tuning, because I did work on that recently, or we're just going to use uh, just some samples from the Native Instruments battery library, which I have and just don't really use very often. Um, so the ones that I picked with were these drum tracks, toms. Um, I've got a high, a mid, and a low. That's another issue that I've been running into with mine is I only have two toms, and a lot of times the way that I'm hearing things in my head, it's kind of uh, it's like the tom is almost like a chord, a three-note chord, and sometimes I'm not getting what I need or what I feel like I need out of two toms. Now, I recognize that many a drummer in the history of music has played with just one tom, no toms, two toms, or 20 toms, So there's lots of ways to do this, and it's up to me to find a way to make it work, and I know I can. But for now, this is what I came up with, just to start feeling this out and start getting some of the little fills that I've kind of had in my head into the track, start seeing how they fit. So things to listen for as we get into our listen for the day. We're listening for some new guitars in the intro. We've got some tom fills throughout. They're not perfect yet, but a couple of them are pretty cool, and trending in the direction of what I want. And then we also have some tambourine that I added, and some snaps. Added some of that. And that's all I can think of right now. But as we're listening, if I come up with something, I will let you know. So let's check it out, guys. Get some headphones here so I can hear with you. So that guitar part was new right there. That was new right there. Just one step up. Little tom fill there. Another quick fill coming up. And that'll probably be like a snare roll right there. Like that one's questionable, but just feeling it out. Right here we got some snaps. And then coming up I've got some lambed hits. So that kind of adds, but it needs to be boomier. It really needs to like hit hard right there. So maybe a sub drop actually. I think I have the kick missing from right there. So I think we'll call it right there because I was working on some kick drum patterns and I had to start chopping things up and I screwed some stuff up. So that's where we're at. It sounded pretty awesome to me. Again, what we got here, in fact, this might be even a little overkill. Like I said on the last one, on my master bus here, I have Valhalla Room, super minor. I have like, I think there's like 5% mixed in. It's just a tiny little ambient reverb. It made it sound better to me. So I have it there. By the end, we'll see what happens. You know, I still got to add reverb to a few other instruments, the toms, the drums. Really, I haven't done any secondary processing to the drums yet, to like the drum bus, so we don't have any parallel compression going. I haven't really picked a reverb. So those things are still to come. I've got the Brainworks Townhouse bus compressor on there just to add a little color saturation to it. It's on very light. I think I had just a few dBs of compression. That was really just for color. And then the master desk, like I said, from Brainworks, I picked this Death Magnetic. It's the loudest one, and it's actually too loud. There was a couple songs I listened to that my mix was louder than a reference, but just a little bit. And that's not exactly what I'm going for. I feel like this isn't a contest of loudness. I just want to make sure that when my music comes up, you're not having to turn your radio up, you know? I also don't want you to have to turn it down, though. I want things to be seamless, and that's just going to take a little tweaking here and there, a couple bounces to get it right. But this way, I can just continue to work and not worry about the next step after this. You know, not go, okay, this song sounds great, but we got mastering coming up. So who knows when I'll be able to pay for that, or I'll know how to do that properly. So we'll release Mr. Perfect in maybe another 10 years. I don't know. So we are going to continue to chip away at this for the next week or two, and then I expect the song to be done. I'm running out of things to do on it. It's sounding really cool, and I'm ready to move on. And I'm also ready to start the year off strong and have a song on the streaming platforms, by February. That'd be awesome. That's a really good start to the year. And if we can get one every other month or so, man, we're gonna kind of blow through some of the backlog that I have, and start to be able to look forward into actual new material. I've got a few ideas that I've started in the last 6 months, but I'm gonna kind of put them on the back burner maybe to, or maybe do like one new one and one old one. But anyways, enough about all that because we are talking about Mr. Perfect. That's pretty much that for this update. Check back in a couple of days. We'll have some more for you. Like and subscribe if you want to continue to follow along. And I look forward to showing you how the toms turn out. We got to work on some snare drum fills and stuff. And then after that, it's really just going to be minor tweaks and stuff that I'll probably just do and maybe do one more wrap up episode. And then we'll publish the song. And that's going to be an awesome day, guys. Thanks for checking out the channel. I look forward to hanging out with you guys again soon. Take it easy.